Now, Rob, we were talking about DUI before the break, and the big question is when somebody's asked, should they take a breathalyzer or should they not take a breathalyzer, what's your advice to them?
Well, that is the great, perplexing, all-time question for DUI cases. And so what I can say is in the olden days, the days when I first started practicing, the answer was simple, which was generally not to, because there was no penalty not to. And so our legislature and the legislature of almost every state sort of solved that problem. They figured it out. And what they figured out was there are two penalties now for failing to take the test, two major penalties. Penalty number one is that a jury can be told you refuse to take the test. That's kind of a killer. That is a highly suspicious in the mind of most jury members that you didn't take it because you were impaired. And the other one is that there's a loss of license outside the criminal charge itself. As a matter of the Division of Motor Vehicles, there's a loss of license that comes from your failure to take a test. So you can see now you're in much more of a situation where there's a dilemma. What's best? And the answer, in my mind, generally is if you think you're going to pass the test, you ought to take it. That's the great evidence for you, right? If you're going to blow the test and you're going to look so bad that you're going to move into a higher level of a penalty, because there are penalties for for higher alcohol content in your blood, you probably ought not to take the test. And then everything in the middle is, there's not a correct answer to. Probably for most people, taking the test is the right answer because it's their license they're worried about. And so you're immediately, in most cases, losing your right to drive by merely failing to take the test. Yes, you're making your case harder potentially, but you care in the first instance about losing your right to drive, and that is now giving it to the motor vehicle department. So in many cases, taking the test, unfortunately, is probably the only thing you can do.
Okay, so if you've been charged with DUI or another crime out there and you want to talk to Attorney Rob Solomon, here's two ways to do it. One is you can call us right here in the studio right now at 844-225-5580. But as well, you want to talk to Rob today personally off the air, hey, you can call or text right now 407-808-8398. Now, when you call or text 407-808-8398. You will be put in touch with Chrissy, and she will make sure that she puts you in touch with Rob.